Oh, that's a good map. That's actually one of my favorite new ladder maps.
My friend came and visited me yesterday. We were over because San Francisco has enormous movie theaters. There was actually there's these two 16-screen movie theaters that are right next to each other, and so they only show some movies at one and some movies at the other. That's how many screens they have to support for each movie. And the lines for Harry Potter were 3 hours long. How could you want to see Harry Potter that bad?
I don't know. I just bought my tickets online, man. I'm in a town of like 50,000 people, so I just like walked right up and did it. It was really easy. You know, I actually chose to see it in 2D. I didn't want to go see it in 3D.
That's fine. I think 3D is a gimmick. I can't stand watching movies in 3D, actually. So
there's been like maybe one or two that I've actually enjoyed in 3D, and the rest of it is just kind of like doesn't make sense. Like I saw one movie where it was in 3D. I think it was Clash of the Titans, where there was this guy that was balding, and he turned his back to the camera, and his hair like actually stood off of his head like 3 feet because it was 3D. And I'm making quotes with my fingers when I say 3D right there.
Well, we saw Toy Story in 3D,
bad.
and it just didn't add anything to the experience. So
yeah. Now what can you do?
And we did indeed mod. People are asking me to mod Day 9, so I did indeed do that. So, Mr. Plot, please don't ban everyone in my channel. All right, so here we go. I think if our players are ready, I'm ready. Are you ready, Doa?
I'm ready. I've never been more ready. Let's do this.
Okay, it is tied up 1-1. This best of 5 for charity. Appreciate everyone who has decided to tune in. There we are. So GLHF to our players. Here we go. Countdown has begun. Game number 3 starting momentarily.
Yeah. I love TVT, man. It's my favorite matchup. And these TVTs have not disappointed. I don't know. Who do you think has the edge in this game?
I don't know. Shatter Temple's kind of an interesting choice out of Leah. I don't mind. I don't know. It depends. I mean, clearly, Total Biscuit is going after the tech route, and Leah has been going after the very, very, faster expand, playing the Drewby. Drewby was giving her good advice, go a lot of Marines at the beginning, then sit back and try to produce tanks to catch up to that once you've already done economic damage. But Total Biscuit had such a good attack with that Blue Flame Heli and completely caught his opponent off guard. I don't know. It's going to be close.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel like it could go either way. These players are pretty even with each other.
And
I think we're going to see that word pajamas more and more.
I believe so as well. Should I change my name already? Anyway.
Maybe.
So we have Leah Jackson spawning as our red Terran player here at the 9 o'clock position on Shatter Temple. Her opponent over at the 3 o'clock is the one and only Total Biscuit, spawning as our orange Terran player. So here we are, Game 3 of this epic best of 5 tournament here for, speaking English, rough, bad.
Oh, wow. Does anybody get that reference that Leah's making right now? I do. I don't know if I want to admit it, but...
Go ahead and admit it, because I'm going to hide in shame, because I feel like I'm losing nerd cred if I don't.
Well, Total Biscuit knows what it is, too, because he's got so much WoW content. Yeah, it's from Wrath of the Lich King, man, the best axe in 25-man Nax. Betrayer of Humanity.
Aha.
That's so bad back in the day. I'll admit it, I play WoW. It's fun, it's leisurely.
No, I have never had anything against anyone who's played WoW. It never really struck me. So, no, I apologize. I did not get that reference. Now to be shunned by like 3,000 people in chat.
Not as many as I'm going to be shunned by admitting I play WoW.
Point taken, good sir. So here we have both players going gas as well. Leah not going after that gasless fast expand like she did in Game 1. But we are on a relatively macro map, so it could lead us to another 85, 90-minute game if the previous games have been any indication. And both players getting their orbital command at about the same time. Still want to see an outright battlecruiser rush out of Total Biscuit, though.
You know, the funny thing, when I was in Korea, like, for a while after the buff where battlecruisers got faster, Torch was actually genuinely working on trying to figure out a battlecruiser rush strat. He was, like, really putting effort into this. And I'm like, well, that's admirable, but... as you can imagine, things didn't really pan out for that, unfortunately.
Not that I could imagine. Who was I watching? I watched a very, very, very good European Terran player the other day do a battlecruiser rush against Complexity Cats on a show match. Yes, and it almost worked, except for the fact that Cats ended up roach rushing and completely destroyed him. So.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. That's, probably would be best against Zerg, I gotta say.
Yeah, and I gotta agree with you there. Actually, if we honestly have to sit and talk about the viability of a battlecruiser rush,
why not? I mean, think about the games we've been casting, and then think about the viability of a battlecruiser rush in one of these games.
Aha! Point well taken.
I think it works.
And it looks like Leah's going to finish her second gas a little bit faster. I actually thought that Total Biscuit was building his a little bit earlier. Did he accidentally cancel? Maybe not. Maybe I was just off on my timing there. But both players have their factories up at about the same time. Both players with relatively similar levels of gas.
Now, Total Biscuit trying to hide his factory a little bit. Not really hiding it, too much, but putting it a little bit out of the way. So if an SCV kind of gets part of the way in the base, it won't see it right away. I've just got this feeling that we're going to see both players going for Banshees. I mean, they both have the 2 gas.
And we do have a proxy starport out of Total Biscuit.
I like it.
Yes. So Leah going with the more conventional 1-1-1 build inside of her base, but clearly Mr. Biscuit up to some shenanigans.
Yep, Mr. Biscuit building the starport fairly close, and his Banshees are certainly going to get there a lot earlier. And I don't know, with those Marines, do you think, she's got enough Marines to hold off maybe 1 Banshee, but if it has Cloak and she doesn't have a second orbital, that is going to make things a bit tough.
Interesting, and she's going after a Medevac right away. What?
Dude, it is going to be a battlecruiser rush. Look.
Oh, yes, hooray!
Building a
Fusion core! I'm so happy. And he actually is saving up quite a bit of resources at the moment. He'll have that 300 gas here pretty soon, and if he waits for the rest of the fusion core, he'll have the 400 minerals to support that as well. So, indeed do a BC rush and enough supply to support that as well. The next supply depot making its way up, so he will not be supply blocked. Leah is going to have her work cut out for her.
Man, forget Slayer's MMA. My favorite Terran is now Total Biscuit. I hope this works. That's all I gotta say.
Biscuit Cruiser Rush, hopefully complete with Yamato as well. No, but let's see.
Oh yeah, dude, why not?
There is the 400, 300, so the battlecruiser will be coming up pretty soon. Bam! Number 1 under production. Here we go.
There's the battlecruiser, and Total Biscuit known for his top 3 battlecruiser control, so don't forget about that.
Top 3 battlecruiser control in the world.
That's right.
Much like Huck, but better.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Oh, Leah with a little bit of micro there in the middle to go ahead and take down a couple of Marines, sending back her hurt Hellion and pushing her more healed up one forward. Total Biscuit does have the buildings in place. You should be able to hold this off. No problem with the bunker. There's no siege tanks to punish this from the low ground or anything along those lines. It's mostly going to be how much damage can he actually do with this battlecruiser.
Yeah, I don't know. Leah's not going to be able to do a lot of damage with this. Oh, but she is loading up for a drop, and this could potentially, maybe, possibly do some damage. I don't know, Marines popping out on the wrong side of that bunker, though.
Yeah, and there are now 2 bunkers up, so it looks like Leah's just going to push her way into the mineral line, so going to do quite a bit of damage with that at the same time that battlecruiser's just about to pop itself out.
Here it comes. There it is. The battlecruiser is out right now. And who's going to win? It's sort of a weird base trade, even though Total Biscuit totally has enough to take this out.
And he does actually. So he's going to be able to reproduce units quick enough. That's going to be no problem. But the battlecruiser is making its way up. Does not have any kills yet. It was going after the SCVs that were sitting on gas. Unfortunately, only has 1 kill. But there we go. 2, 3, 4 SCVs now down. He's going to go to town on this orbital command, it appears, which if he takes that out, she actually doesn't have enough money to go ahead and reproduce an orbital command.
Yeah, why not? I mean, It's if you kill that, then you know that she will have a finite amount of units that you have to deal with, while you have a quote-unquote infinite amount. Well, finite depending on the amount of minerals on the map, but you get the idea.
Yes, I know what you mean.
I think he's going to get it, too.
And let's see. Okay, he's swinging his way around. I don't know if he's waiting for an attack coming out now or something like that. Looks like Leah just producing as many units as she can. She's probably going to step in and try and save this orbital command at the last minute, which that orbital command is now down to 200 points of health, 100 points of health. It's about ready to fall, and...
You're going to repair it?
No!
Whoa. And that is that may not even be enough Marines to take out that battlecruiser, too. Actually... No, that's not enough Marines, man.
Nope, it is not. The 1 battlecruiser, the battlecruiser rush, has won the game for Total Biscuit.
GG. Oh, no GG.
Oh,
He's getting into your head, man.
So be it.